Poppy K and her bookish thoughts, adventures with ogres and astronauts. Poppy K and her bookish thoughts. Poppy K, subscribe, like, comment and share.
Once the world was full of wonders, but it belongs to humans now. We creatures have all but disappeared. Demons, vampires and witches, hiding in plain sight, ill at ease even with each other. But, as my father used to say, in every ending, there is a new beginning.
Well, hello and welcome back to my vlog. So today is Thursday. I've finished two books. Now, the first one is the 5. So the first one is the 5, The Untold Lives of Women Killed by Jack the Ripper by Hayley Rubenhold. This I got as an audio from my library and borrowed it from there. It's taken me a little while because I've just been listening to it at work, but I finished it today. Oh my goodness. I mean, this book taught me so much. I mean, I don't know if it is fiction or non-fiction. I think it's, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure because it's stories based on the 5 women that were killed, obviously, by Jack the Ripper. Now, Hayley, is it Hayley? Hayley. I think it's Hayley. She did loads of research for this and obviously was looking through coroner's reports and things like that and all that sort of thing, census and all that type of stuff. So it's historically accurate, but I reckon there's probably a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Embellishment, shall we say. But I must admit it was really, really interesting and I learned quite a lot of things about the women that were killed. Obviously Jack the Ripper wasn't really mentioned very much because the book solely focuses on the women, and because it does, it kind of shines light on the victims as opposed to the actual murderer. So I would say if you're looking for something that's not fictional, that's historical, that is informative, that is, it keeps you engaged. It really, really does. I would definitely recommend this book. I gave it a 4-star. I absolutely loved it. Now, the other book that I read was one that I picked up from the charity shop, and it was The Strange Adventures of H. Now this, and it's by Sarah Burton. Now this I purely picked up from the charity shop because of the cover. Okay, I know, I did the thing. So, but again, this was very similar to the 5 because it's set in and around the same time. It's set around like the Great Fire of London and that kind of thing. We basically follow main protagonist H, and we follow her life basically. She's orphaned as a young child and she ends up moving to London and she goes to live with her aunt. Then the plague comes along and then she's basically thrown out onto the streets and she's basically an outcast. So she tries to build up her life, and how are you going to do that back in that time? Usually by becoming a prostitute. And we follow her life, and it's the similarities. The reason I really liked this was because I could understand a lot of the things that they were saying in here because of the things that I had learned from the 5. If you understand, like about how you can differentiate from high class prostitutes to, you know, to lower class, the different types of things that they would do. I don't mean the things that they would do, but you know, like the different places they would live and things like that. So if, again, this is historic, I think it was very, very well written, and I may have had a little tear at the end. I'm going to recommend this to my mum. Every book I've recommended to her so far, she has not liked. I think she would like this one. I really do. And when I go and visit her, I'm going to take this to her and I'm going to say, you must read this. You must read this. I think she would enjoy it. So I also gave that a 4 stars, but I literally just bought it because of the cover. So to start off, I've read 2 books already. I've got good feelings about this week. I really, really have. And I've been to the gym and I've done the ironing. So now I'm going to go and cook some pizza and have some dinner, and then I'm going to think about what book I want to read next. Well, hello. I've literally just finished work. I read another book today. Well, I say I read another book. I've been listening to audiobooks at work, as you may or may not already know. And the one that I've just finished listening to, now, a couple of, was it a month ago? Maybe 2 months ago, I read a couple of V. Schwab's books, and I must say I thoroughly enjoyed them. And I have the Scribd subscription, and I literally have just finished City of Ghosts, which is book 1 on audio, and essentially we're basically following a young girl. Her name is Cassidy, and her parents are paranormal presenters, paranormal people that go on TV and talk about ghosts and things like that. But little do they know that she has a gift, and she has the gift of being able to see ghosts. She's got a best friend who's a ghost. His name is Jacob, and they go on all sorts of adventures. They have just been to Edinburgh, and I tell you what, I don't know how she does it, but V. Schwab's descriptive writing takes you there. You feel like you are actually there. The atmosphere and everything. Now, obviously, these are, I would say, YA, maybe even middle grade. I think it's just sort of going on to middle grade up to YA, I would think. So they're a nice, easy, I mean, they're 5 hours long on Scribd, so if you listen to them at double speed, it's only 2.5 hours. So I've got the other 2 books to listen to. There's like 3 in the series, and it sort of follows these 2, Cassidy and Jacob, throughout their adventures. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, just as something just to have on in the background and just to listen to while I'm at work. You know, it's better than the music that they play at work. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, really good. I gave it 3 stars because obviously it's middle grade-ish, you know, but just a thoroughly enjoyable read. Something nice, something quick. You don't have to think about it. It's not too thought-provoking. And you're basically swept away with the story, which is all you really want, isn't it? Yeah. Well, hello. I am sitting in my office come craft room, and I am presently live streaming to, if I just show you here, look, there's me and there's my work and there's my hands. So I am literally just doing a little bit of a craft with me. So I will link this channel below, and for you I will link my other channel below. So right, I am going to go now because it's getting confusing. Well, hello. Garden update. I'm going to give you a little bit of a garden update. So, I repainted that, which you saw a couple of vlogs ago, but I've actually added, I don't know if you can see, I've added some lights to it, and then we've just got a nice little rug. Perfect. I've weeded, but I need to weed again. There's a few more weeds. I've weeded up and down there. And then, the other day, I have dug myself a vegetable patch. So, I'll put them on. We've got spring onions up there. We've got carrots up there. We have got beetroot, some more carrots, rocket, what is that? Oregano, sage, basil, thyme, and coriander. I love coriander. Oh, so, and then I've got wildflowers in that patch there, and that's our little pond. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. I'll be able to get some mats for over there as well. But there is the garden. Then I need to just clean all that up a little bit. But, and then also, we've got sunflowers in there. And then I've got some carrots. No, not carrots. I can't remember what I've got in there. I have written it down somewhere. And then I've just got like a little, isn't it lovely? And the sun is shining. It just makes it so much better when the sun is shining. So that is my garden. Oh, and if you're wondering what this is a little tribute to a dog that we had a couple of years ago. Well, about 4 years ago now. His name was Oban, and unfortunately we had to put him to sleep, but I loved that and I just thought it looked so good. So that's what we got. So I think I'm going to end the vlog there because I am currently listening to the third and last book in the Ghost Hunter series, I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. By V.E. Schwab. I mean, as I say, for easy listening, it's amazing. So I would definitely recommend if you just want something quick and easy to listen to. Are you gorgeous? Each book is 5 hours long on audio, but if you play it at double time, which you could do, that door's going to slam. It's still a bit windy. Basically it's only what, 7 hours? It's only about 7 hours, so just a nice little something to listen to. So yeah, hopefully next week I will get a little bit more reading done, and mind you, I don't think I've done too bad. I will see you next week, and hopefully I will not forget to film all the things that I've done, like in the garden and things like that. But I will see you later on. Have a great day. Bye!